live on that.
You knew they was gonna get pissed off because
Yeah.
the growth, the conversations that are happening.
I'm gonna do this live and then I'm gonna take some medicine and I need to just. It's a series of weird events. Well, greetings, motherfuckers. As you can see, I'm on the backup channel. YouTube didn't got in their feelings about Dr. York. Yep. They didn't got in their feelings about Dr. York and has blocked me. So if y'all say, okay, tell me I'm live, but tell them I'm live on the backup channel because they've blocked me off my main channel. So I'm live on the backup channel. They've blocked me off the Miss Governor's channel. So today I go to make a post and it's saying error. And so it said go to your community page. I go to community page and it says that something that I have posted has gone against the YouTube guidelines. And only thing I posted was all hail Yehuda. And then I also posted about Dr. York. So they must be in their feelings about that. So then I'm thinking I'm on my main page when I keep seeing that they blocked me. And I'm like, wait a minute, they didn't block me on my main page. So I say, oh, wait, I'm on the other page that they blocked me on the other day. See, they blocked me on the governor's channel, right? It's the Miss A Walk with the Ancestors, I think is what it is. Yeah, a Miss Walk with the Ancestors. They blocked me on that last week for Let's Have a Conversation. Said we gave out misinformation, medical information about the jabs. Okay. So they blocked me on that last week. And so today they blocked me. I don't know why. They have not told me. They have not said while I'm blocked. If they block you from going live, the live won't even pop up. It's popping up. So I'm like, oh, I ain't blocked. So I tried to go live. And it says that I am blocked from live streaming. So they've blocked me off of the community page as well as the live. So I guess they're trying to put me on punishment. I don't give a shit because today the craziest, strangest things have happened. First of all, I don't feel well. My body aches, my throat is scratchy as shit. Okay. But that didn't stop me from being great. So so earlier, listen, I've been talking to Yehuda all day. Okay, can we just say that that I've been talking to Simeon Yehuda all day? Um, he told me earlier, oh, you're fine, you're gonna be okay. I'm like, okay, cool. Um, so then I'm walking, having this conversation with him, and I see a Puerto Rican chick, and she reminds me of someone, and I'm like, no, I don't need, please. But she had a great built to her, and I'm like, mm-mm. Now there was a Jamaican dude. The Jamaican chick was like, how you doing? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have my he and my she, right? I'm gonna have my male and my female, and I'm be like, this is my family right here. That's my thought. It was a fleeting thought. I don't think nothing else about it. It goes away. I continue on my journey. I go and I have lunch. So we'll late lunch, early dinner, whatever you want to call it. So we're sitting talking, and we are talking about Yehuda and stuff that has been said, and I'm like my relationship with Yehuda, and just in it. We're in it. You hear me? So then we leave there, and I'm like, I want some Starbucks. Okay. Yehuda's telling me no. I said, but Yehuda, I'm going to get oat milk. I'm not going to get milk because he keeps saying but. it's going to cause mucus. I said, but I'm not going to get milk. I'm going to get oat milk. And so Maliker says, Maliker says, well, I was going to suggest that anyway because I was thinking about, oat milk would be the best option because everything else will cause, you know, phlegm and stuff. And so congestion. And I said, but that's what Yehuda keeps saying, like, get, like you don't need it because it's going to cause further congestion. And I'm like, but I'm going to get the oat milk. And he said, but it's the other ingredients too, Quatita. And so then he says, but I'm asking you not to get it. I said, if you ask me, then you know I'm not going to get it. As you see, I have it. There's a reason that I have it. I say, Yehuda, you already know if you ask me not to get it, I'm not going to get it. But you always do me like that because you know that means a lot. He said, because you know I love you and you love me. I said, absolutely. So we don't get it. We pull up. Before I leave, because we're in a drive-thru of Wendy's, before I leave the Wendy's, my phone rings. I answer it. I don't know why I answer it, but I answer it, and I put on my my most polite voice that I could even muster up. Right, Malika?
Sure did.
Excuse me. I'm like, excuse me. Hold on. I've been taking the Mucinex to get it out. So excuse me. I say, greetings. Greetings. She's like, hello? I said, yes, greetings. So we're on the, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Okay. She says, oh my God. I've been needing to tell you some stuff. I need to validate. Is this Quatita? Because I said this, she says, is this Quatita? I said, this is Quatita. How can I help you? So we kind of went back and forth about that. And so then she says, I cannot believe it. Like, I need to tell you some things. First, I need to validate like everything that you have said. I want you to know you're not crazy. Excuse me. Listen, I need y'all to get some tissues, grab a pen and a pencil and cup your nuts. Because this shit, she says, basically she's telling me to brace myself because she got some shit to tell me. And I'm like, okay. You know me. I'm immediately in my drawback, like, uh-huh. So she goes into it. I said, wait, did you send me an email today? Because somebody had sent me an email, like, call me now. And I'm like, for what? And then, like, because I have to tell you some things. I need to validate some things for you. And I'm like, I've been busy, so I have not had a chance to do anything, not even make phone calls that I was supposed to make. I haven't had a chance to do anything. And I'm not feeling well, so I just wanted to just take some medicine and lay the fuck down. She's like, my husband is Yehuda. Me and Malika look at each other. What? She runs it down. It's actually her husband's name, who is in the penitentiary. They've given him life for RICO charges, falsified saying he kidnapped his own cousin. He was a millionaire at 24 years old by the time he was 24. He grew up in Yahweh ben Yahweh's tribe of existence, his life. So growing up, his name was Yehuda. His name is Yehuda. But he also goes by Solomon too or something. But that is his name. And he told her that he was the Yehuda, the mighty lion. And so she starts telling me that he has manifested things she hasn't seen him in 5 years of being in the penitentiary. And she's like, you're not crazy. Everything that you have said is for real. She's like, my husband is very powerful. I've seen him walk through walls. She says he has a picture of himself and you can see the lion next to his head. So she's been trying to send me the pictures. The pictures will not come to my phone. She sent me an email. The email was blank. Malika says, send it to my phone. Everything comes through her phone. Now, why is this crazy? Because his name is Yehuda. His last name is Simonet. She said, now I want you to Google his last name, Simonet. When we Google it, it means Simeon. They have a child together. I'm about to let y'all see this picture. They have a child together. The child's name is Adonai. She says that we're into polygamy. Now, this is him at 19. But I want you to see the lion in the fucking tree. I don't know. It took me a while to see it. When I seen it, it busted my head. Do y'all see that lion with the green eyes? Can you see it? It's a lion in a tree, and he has green eyes.
Do you want me to point to it?
They say they see it. It's also a human face right next to it with an eye. Don't know if you see that. So now, she sends several pictures. This picture blew me away. And I'm going to show you why it blew me away. This is him. Look at the eyes. I want you to notice the eyes. I want you to notice the forehead of the eyes. I'm going to show you the other ones that she sent. Now I want you to look at these eyes. Whew, child. That's him. Now I'm going to pull this up closer so you can see these eyes, because I know you can't see them from back there. There's something over his face. Look at the eyes. His eyes are glowing. His eyes are open. They're glowing. Now, why? She said, can I fuck you up again? I said, even more? She said, yeah, I used to date Sal York, Dr. York's son. Again, I'm going to show you this because I want y'all to notice his head, the way his forehead is shaped, the way his eyebrows are shaped, right? Can you pull up the picture that I sent you? This on my phone. Look, this is just a depiction, but look at the eyes, the forehead. Do you see the eyes and the forehead? She's like, put it right here. Okay, there we go. Now we want the buffer. She's blowing my mind. She's like, I want you to talk to my child so he can tell you, so you can hear from a child's perspective of his stuff. Like Papa Candelo has come to him. She said, I got to be honest, I didn't know Papa Candelo until you. She's like, your child's name is what? Oh, his name is Adonai. And me and Malik is like, big eyes together like this. What? I feel like she says that they had to take him out of regular population because people feared him because of the things he could do spiritually. And they're holding him. They gave him life. They gave him life and refuses to let him go, I guess. And because of the things, like, they fear him in there. So he is no longer in, like, general population or something. He's, like, by himself. So I say, can you send me a picture of yourself of what you look like? Oh, I'm sorry. Will you pull that up for me? I'm about to listen. I ain't going to even say nothing. I just want to see what y'all say. I said, can you send me a picture of what you look like? She said, sure. I said, there's something about you that favors me. She said, I know. I say it every time. Like, you look like we could be cousins. My mind is completely blown. I said, listen, I need to sit with this. I got to sit with this. She said, we say it every time we see you, like, Quatita looks like, she says, and you look like my ex, Sal York. You look like him. What? She said, Google and pull him up. He's on Instagram.
And he looks just like his dad.
He looks just like his dad?
That's what she said.
Yeah, and he looks just like his dad. That's what she said. It's the eyes. I'm confused. I said, I'm going to call you back because I got to sit with this for a second. I told Malika, I said, I'm about to talk about this. She said, I know you are. If y'all could have heard how she was saying how powerful he was. She said, I've seen him walk through walls. She said he manifests. He was, the pictures I showed you, he was 19. Did you see what he had, the jewelry? Did you see the gold? He was a millionaire by the time he was 24. She said when she met him. She said she was only with him for 2 years. She says that and his birthday is October 4th. Ain't that crazy? Do you know who else's birthday is October 4th? Cakes.
Sweet cakes.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy, bro?
I can't use that word anymore today. Is it crazy or is it clear? I think it's a little bit of a lot of things.
Me and Malika had just been talking about sharing Yehuda. Like, no, not sharing my husband with nobody. Like, what are we talking about here? I can't even have a physical relationship with nobody. It never works. It never gets to that. So everybody gonna be faithful. The fucking phone rings, bro. She's like, oh no, he's all about polygamy. What? My birthday is October 24th. 79. She said his is 84. The things that she said that she's witnessed his power, the things that they have said about him so far of being in jail, like, it's crazy. And not crazy. Today has developed in such a weird fucking way, bro. Like, I can't even make it up. She starts telling me that I've been in her dreams a lot. She's even dreamt about Toddy before. I don't know what all this means. I was expecting to see, because I've been saying this, like, I feel like you're, like, where are you? I've said that. Where are you? I feel like he's in the physical, but I want him to be in the physical, but where is he? I can't even. They done got pissed and blocked my shit because of me talking. I didn't post nothing, but what went against community guidelines? Everything is aligning, and they have no idea that they can't stop it. I was expecting for him, when she sent the picture, to look differently, but it's something about the eyes and the forehead of the eyes that I can't shake. It was almost like I recognized it immediately, this here. And then I keep looking back at the picture that I have on my phone, the cartoon picture that I showed you, the drawing, is still this. Then to see that lion in the tree. I've seen the lions in the tree in my picture. I just needed to come on and just tell somebody else the craziness of the fucking crazy. How? Okay, and let me say that. Gratitude, Yehuda. Listen, just lay down, Yehuda. 'Cause I'm confused. I don't know what's happening right now. I swear I don't. I don't know what's happening. Ain't that what it is? And they got them locked up. They're manifesting to the physical, and they have them locked up. So now, this is what y'all don't know, as far as greetings. How are you? Hey, no, you good. Hey, yeah. How are you? So, this is from last night. Let me tell y'all. Okay. Ooh, child. So last night I do a walk with crime, and at the end, Desi B finds the girl's picture. She sends it, and I'm like, "This is her." And Ace kept saying, is it this guy? Is it this guy? He's sending me pictures, and it's like, no, it's something. She or he has a gap. It's something with the teeth. Like, no, like that's her. Find out who she be with. They immediately send over the picture of her and the other little short, light-skinned stud she be with the gap in her mouth. Then Desi sends me over another picture of the same girl. Like, is this her too? The little short, light-skinned one. I said, yeah, but she had the locks. That's how I saw her. She's recently cut her fucking hair off. Apparently, when I kept saying it's some connection with somebody to do his hair, apparently, so-calledly, the 414 had been at the barbershop or at the shop, is what he said, with the girl. The stud. Apparently, like, maybe that day, I think he said, that supposedly she had been at the shop with him that day. They all know them. My mind was blown because I've never seen it come back that fast, that accurately. Sent me the pictures. The girl had a gap in her teeth. Looks identical to what I was describing. She's small and light. I said this to Malika. Malika was like, what the fuck? She said, on point. All I know is the elevation is real. I don't know what to think, say, nor expect. Ace said he felt like his friend was murdered all over again because that's fucked up. He can't understand why. I feel like I need to talk to that man name is Yehuda Simonette, which breaks down to Simeon/Simon. It's a full moon too. I got to take some medicine and lay down because I'm supposed to do the Naya Rivera reading tonight. Sit down and have the conversation with her, and I believe Takeoff in Mo 3. I'm anxious and scared at this point. I don't know what the fuck. You say it's not until Friday, but shit, it's always 3 days before and 3 days after. I'm nervous. Yeah, I gotta get some rest. I'm about to take some of this medicine and lay down because I feel drained and my body feels achy. All I know is Yehuda keeps saying blood moon. I don't know what's happening. I don't. That blew my mind. I was, it's the eyes. Y'all seen the glow? You seen the eye? You saw the eyes glowing? His eyes was glowing. He had his hands up like I be doing the prayer. Like you see people do that. I'm not the only one to do that. Other people do that too. Oh, let's talk about that real briefly. So after we get off of Let's Have the Conversation last night, we're still in the queue. We don't, excuse me, we don't leave out of the queue set. We're still in. So we're all still in there talking. And I get a text. I don't know if I never say her name right. It's like Shanabelle or something. She texted me and said, hey, there's a genome named Alex Serves Facts on TikTok. Now, what's crazy is I've shared like 2 of her videos before on my Instagram. Feel like, oh, she was saying something, she said something about the calendars, and I know Joan had just said something about the calendars. So when I seen that, I shared it on my Instagram. She said, but the genome is on there teaching your teachings. I say, what? She said, no. She is saying it like word for word, verbatim. She's like quoting you, but she's saying it like it's hers. She's telling the genomes they were put to sleep. I'm like, what? So she said she's even like talking and teaching about the Kardashians. I said, what? So we're all still in the queue on Let's Have the Conversation. So everybody go in there. Tanisha like Charmin is like I'll go in there and like I'll say some shit like whatever she say. So we all go in there and I say, hey, are you using my teachings? And she says she has not. I have not seen her read no other comments. So when I come in there, I immediately say it. She immediately sees it. She says, am I using your teach? No, if you feel like that my content is your content, it's because we are getting the same downloads, which means that I'm validated in what I'm saying from the source. Because if you're saying, I said, no, they said you're using word for word of what I've said. And people was in the chat like, yes, she is. She's teaching your teachings, right? And so she's like, you people got to get over yourselves. People with their egos. If I'm saying it word for word, that means we're all getting it from the same place of source. So genomes done been put to sleep, I guess. They not the sleepers. They done been put to sleep, I guess. So she was getting pissed and she started blocking people. Yeah, you people got to get your egos together. I've never even seen you in here before. So then the genomes was like, I went to her page, some of my TikTok. She doesn't even talk about the same thing. So you're good. Like, so now Malika is hot. Malika is pissed. I immediately click out like, this bitch is a clown. She's a clown. I click out. I don't give a fuck what she's talking about. She's a clown. You know what I mean? Malika comes back out. She texts me. She calls me. She's pissed on FaceTime. She's like, she's in there saying, like she keeps calling her Kaneka Jenners. I said Kaneka Jenners. Yes. And she's asking everybody where did they get their information from on Kaneka Jenners. Because she had never heard of Kaneka Jenners. I said, who the fuck is Kaneka Jenners? She says Kanika Jenkins. Oh, she wasn't important enough for her to know the name. So she then says, oh, the freezer girl. Listen, Malika said. Malika was on 1599. the freezer girl. So then everybody started calling her the freezer girl because she was not important enough to remember her fucking name. So Malika says to me, but how is she getting her information from source the same place you getting it? She can't even. Hold on, I'll call you right back. So she goes back in there and she says it to the girl. Oh, what time is it?
6:15.
Oh, I wonder if that was it. Oh, shit. I'll call him back in a second. So she, okay, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Let me see.
Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. There was a phone call that I had to take. And then I said the genome, back to the genome really quickly. The genome, and Malika had asked the girl, she said, how can you be connected to source when you don't even know who you're talking about? And she was said something to the effect, she said, because how can you say Kanika Jenners when her name is Kanika Jenkins? And the genome didn't really have a good answer. She was just pretty much like, well, because it's obvious that I didn't know her name. Like, anyway, the bitch was ridiculous. She was so flustered that I had came in there and said something to her. And she kept sipping her drink, tucking her little flat ass hair behind her ear. No, it's okay, guys. No, it's fine. These people, they just need to get their. It's fine. No, it's okay. They just need to get their, egos in check. Because we're all connected to source, and we're all receiving the same information, obviously, from the same source. Dear genomes, knock it the fuck off. Knock it off. Knock it off. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I feel like I need to talk to the Yehuda that's incarcerated. Like, I feel like I need to talk to him. I just need to talk to him. I feel like I need to talk to Dr. York. Like, I just feel like everything needs to come to some sort of agreement, upheaval. You okay? Thieves in the temple, Diz. Hey, I wish I could hear your accent when you say that. You probably like thieves in the temple. Thieves, how do you say it? Thieves in the temple. Because he's from, you're from England, right? Des, you're from England, right? I wish I could hear you say that.
I want him and Nadine to have a conversation.
Yehuda.
Him and Nadine.
Oh, yes, Nadine. Just let them talk for a minute. Because, Nadine is from London as well. It's like, yeah, she's like, Quatita. We love to hear her say it. I mean, oh, y'all. You found love. You ain't found shit. Not over here. Get your ass out of here. You say Yehuda not playing. I love it here. I mean, Tony. What? I just can't. I don't know. That just it's some more connections that I can't even tell y'all. It's and I have to call her back and get more information from her because I'm like, I want to know. She's like, the way he manifests, like, it was the walking through walls for me. I need to know that. I want to hear that backstory. You know, I want to hear some of the things that he has done since he's been incarcerated that's made these people scared of him. You know, can they want to know if they can see the pic again.
No, that's our boyfriend, not yours. Just kidding. I didn't mean to get you started. Here we go.
Ugh, that is crazy.
Which one? The tree one? This one?
Yeah, all of them. Huh?
You can just swipe. I'll put it on the first one.
Okay. So this is where the lion is in the tree again. I'll show you that. It's the lion in the tree right there. That's crazy as shit. I can't not see it now. This is bananas, bro. I wonder if I can make it clear because it looks blurry.
Oh, turn it.
Huh?
Turn it on the other way. I'm just stuffing my face.
Oh, duh. Okay, period. Quatita, get it right. Do something different. Child. It's the eyes and the forehead.
It looks clear on me.
That is crazy. Let me move it because I don't. Okay.
Do you want light?
That is blowing my mind. It is the eyes and the forehead for me. Child, I don't know. But this one with the Yehuda right there, the lion, and she kept saying he would tell her, I am the mighty lion. I am him. I am Yehuda. That is crazy. And if anybody's ever heard Yehuda's voice, that's what he says. I am Yehuda. It's something else on his picture, though. I don't know what's on his face. It is something else. The Adonai, right?
I thought I couldn't take anymore. Then she said, our son's name is okay. And the Simonette. Yeah.
The Simonette. That is crazy. Phew. This is crazy, bro. I think there's another. Here you go. That is crazy. Yeah, we ain't just looking at men. It's a whole backstory behind that samurai. But you probably gonna have to replay this. I'm about to take some medicine and relax for a second. Chrissy, free Yehuda, free Dr. York. As y'all know, like I said, they done blocked my channel, my main channel, and my Miss a Walk with the Ancestors right now. So that is a man. He was 19 right there. His name is Yehuda Simonette. When you Google his last name Simonette, it breaks down to Simeon. It's a lot. You're gonna have to replay this to catch that understanding, because this shit blew my mind back. I love y'all, and we'll talk again soon. I need to relax before, so I can see if I can do this interview tonight. So I love y'all. Gratitude.